Referee ready. Player ready.
Do I think I have the strongest team on the league? I'm gonna say yes.
Cross the finish line at the same time.
How was AI able to recruit so many players from other teams? So
I'm not sure what the motivations were behind him signing to that team.
and it might be a little, ruffle some feathers a little bit, but I was okay with it.
Just got rid of the drama. All we want are people who are team-minded, no ego amigo, that are here for the team to play for each other.
I didn't think I was breaking any rules.
Like, it's a no-no, I don't want to do it. It was not anything against any other team.
My goal to recruit this year was not to get rookies, was to get people with experience to come into our team and make us better. So me as a new head coach coming in, my goal is to come for the championship. So getting this key ingredient, we just needed a few more pieces to come into our team and probably take us to a next level. So when I saw a good athlete, I just kind of, hey, reach out. I'm a fan of the sport before I was anything else. I hate when I see good players just kind of losing enthusiasm for grid. Usually it's not because they don't like the sport. So I waited obviously after the deadline to re-sign and then I saw who was not re-signed. And I was like, oh, this is an extremely good player. Hey, let me shoot a message. Each player was a little bit different. The first one was Sydney Witter. She used to play for the Tampa Bay Brigade. She's an extreme athletic person. She's actually training for an Ironman, so just think about the versatility of that. She might be an Ironman finisher, plus a grit player. That's kind of unreal, so extreme.
I've never felt more as a team than I have with this group of people. We come together and we're like a big happy family. No one's out, everyone's just in it to win it.
Good athletes, she can pretty much do everything on grid. We have Kristen Crenshaw, that she came from the Venom. Really good athlete, but her main strategic advantage is she's actually on the shorter side, very good on her hands and squatting. So she can do thrusts very fast. She might be the best handstand pushers in the league.
You ready for the big reveal?
Dun dun dun. Perfection. Pure perfection.
Shark Nation.
Jessi Kuhlman, a specimen.
Fins up, baby! I am now a Shark. They scooped me right in, and I love it. I'm excited.
She's super strong, but also with her gymnastics background can do a lot of things.
In the red, Kuhlman in the green. Kuhlman, Simpson to the bar at the same time. And the Sharks hitting with one cleaner jerk, crossing into the finish line. Kuhlman taking it from Simpson.
We were missing a strength specialist, so she filled the hole on that.
I love it. That's my race. That's why I did great.
David Blatt. I never thought we could sign David on our team, obviously just coming from the previous year champions. What team do I want to be the most? The champs,
I was part of the Aces in the last 2 years. We won a championship with them last year, and I did part ways, change teams, not out of any problems or anything, just switch it up a little bit. We got a lot of fire on this side, so super excited to see how it's going to go today.
What can I say about David? So he's extreme, good bodyweight specialist. He's now turning to himself into more of a utility guy because he's actually starting to move weight. And I'm super excited to see the combination of Quentin Embrioso and David Blatt kind of competing together on some of those races.
David was always somebody, that was a little intimidating to go up against. He's very quick on the rings. He knows what he's doing. So definitely excited to have him on our side now and be on our team versus against us.
Sharks cross into the finish line. Let's fucking go!
I messaged Griffin Raleigh. He wasn't signed, and I was like, "Hey, are you playing this year? What do you think?"
Fico reached out to me, and I was like, I've already told him and committed that I would be with him for one more year at least. It was not anything against any other team, but he had already asked me early on, and I was like, yeah, absolutely, I'll come back for it.
I know he was never going to leave the Wild, but hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Hands up on three, guys. 1, 2, 3. Hands up!
I think each one of them is separate, so not all of them were meaning they were not happy playing with the previous team. It just maybe have different goals. They wanted maybe more little playing time. So each one is different.
It was kind of a combination of things. It's a big time commitment, but everybody on the team kind of is really good about knowing their jobs. So you don't have to worry about practicing as much.
Why I'm not doing practice this year? Not all of our players live on the same location. So running practice every single week or on a monthly basis might not be ideal for us. And I was trying to mitigate some of that. So they do have to, we meet every month. We do have daily conversations on a group chat that we have. They do have to send videos. If I don't see it, they're not gonna play, and that's plain and simple, and they all know that.
And everyone like sends videos constantly, and a lot of them are veterans, so we don't have to worry about all that new stuff.
So I do teaching, I do electronic medical records, and I teach from home, and I teach all over the nation. I could be from the comfort of my home and teaching a doctor in Switzerland. And I think it can happen, and I think we can be successful doing that.
Yeah, I come from a player, and now I'm in charge of everybody. I guess a player.
We're trying to be a player-first team. We're trying to create a family-oriented. We usually have some fun. I mean, I love grit. I want to make sure that our players, when at the end of the season, they are like having the best time of their life, and they do want to come back for 2025. But also I want them to know that we are here to win a championship. All of these players, all the ones that I was able to get into our team are game changers when it comes into the grid. All of them. So they're gonna be huge blows to their teams.
What an amazing showing.